Hi everyone, I'm Pooja and today my topic is about impact of big data analytics on banking sector. So these are the contents of our topic. Introduction. The big data revolution happened in or around 21st century and has been found a resonance with financial service firms, which means that it has been collecting a lot of important information for many years, and this data was not initially gathered for anything specific. It's more like a history of what happened. So now with this power of big data analytics, we can do amazing things with this massive amount of information, and it is doing way more than anyone thought of it. So we can now understand how money moves around in really detailed ways. So analyzing this data helps us to stop big problems like disasters and thefts before they happen. So we can also figure out how people behave with their money. So the problem statement, it's determining the root cause of drop in customer satisfaction measurement, which means that if people are giving lower ratings, we need to figure out what's making them unhappy, like long wait times or confusing services. So, second is like analyze the spending patterns of their card holders. Like if we notice that persons are suddenly spending a lot less at certain place, it might be a clue to why satisfaction is dropping. Channel usage analysis like debit credit description as well as payment modes like ATM or card. So if most transaction suddenly shifts to credit, or if there's an increase in ATM withdrawals, it could tell us about changing habits that affect satisfaction. Behavior of a customer and product cross selling. So, if a customer who normally buys only one product suddenly starts looking at others, it might give us insights into what customers want and how we can make them happier. Then we come to the analysis and inferences. So, feedback analysis. So, feedback process are important for any organization to help and understand the potential areas. So, in simple terms, if a XYZ bank is asking customers what they think about the bank service, by doing this regularly, they can figure out where they need to improve. They're asking both people who go to the bank in person and those who use online services of the bank to get a complete picture. So, this helps the bank understand what's working well and where they can do better to make customers happy. Data collection. So we have to check whether is the customer happy with the quality of service, or is the customer happy with the speed of service, are customer queries addressed effectively. So in simple terms, these questions are like checking if customers are happy with how well the bank helps them, how quickly they get served, and if their questions are answered properly. By collecting this data, the bank can understand what's going well and where they might need to improve to make customers happy. Then comes the transactional analysis. So here we are trying to figure out why customers are not as happy with the bank as they used to be. And we are checking out the methods and plans the bank is using to understand and solve these customer satisfaction issues. Example, the bank might be using data analysis tools to see how much money is coming in and going out, or studying how people use online services, and we are looking at whether these strategies are effective in finding and fixing the problems. So examples are like total account credit per month per year. So if there is a sudden decrease in credit amounts, it could be because few people are depositing money. This might be due to economic factors like recession or a change in customer preference. So then comes the total account debit amount per month per year. So if there's a significant increase in debit amounts, might signal higher spending or more withdrawal. This could be due to increased fees, dissatisfaction with services, and other issues affecting customers' financial decisions. Then comes the consumer behavior analysis based on channel usage analysis. So, if there's a drop in satisfaction coinciding with the rise in online transaction, it suggests there's a problem with the bank's online platform. So, for instance, if customers frequently encounter error or find it difficult to navigate, it can impact their overall satisfaction. Then comes the security and fraud analysis. So, it we can analyze this based on their historical transaction and consumption capacity of consumer coupled with the behavioral analysis. So historical transaction, so imagine like you always buy a grocery worth 1000 and suddenly there's a transaction of like 10,000 or 15,000 that usually change. This unusual change could be a red flag. And then comes the consumption capacity of customers. So if someone usually spend like 500 or no, like 10,000 a month, but suddenly there's a transaction of over 50,000, it might indicate something suspicious. And behavioral analysis, so if a customer typically uses their card in one city but suddenly there are transactions from a different country, it's worth investigating. So examples are like net debit transaction counts per month per year. So if you notice a sudden spike in net debit transaction, it could indicate an unusual pattern of money being withdrawn. So this might suggest a potential threat, such as like unauthorized access, where someone is taking your money without permission. So net credit transaction counts per month per year. So an unexpected increase in net credit transaction might raise suspicions, like, for instance, if there are more credits than usual and it doesn't align with typical customer behavior, so it could indicate a fraudulent activity where someone is adding money to account improperly. So, from these things, we can find the fraud activities or give a security to the bank or the customers. Um, then, finally, the conclusion. So banks now use big data analysis to enhance services and security. They analyze customer sentiments through various data sources, including social media, improving understanding. So transactional analysis helps identify spending patterns, consumer behavior, and potential consumers. So, implementing these insights strengthens data security despite occasional false alarms. A holistic approach is crucial for advanced banking mechanism. Thank you.